Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get right into this twist out routine. Here is what you are going to need. You're going to need some water. You're also going to need some leave-in treatment. You're also going to need some styling gel. I prefer using styling gel over curling gel. I just feel like my twists are better that way. And then you're also going to need a rat tail comb to section off your hair and some clips to hold the hair once you've sectioned it off. The first thing you need to do is section off your hair. I usually section off mine into 4 just so that it's easier for me to be able to do my twists. So I do a part down the middle and then across, and it doesn't have to be neat. You're just sectioning off the hair to make your work easier. So after that, what I do is I secure each part with clips and leave just the part I'm working on. Okay, so this is the section I'm going to be working on. The first thing you want to do is take your water and make your hair damp. I totally overdid it here. I made mine soaking wet. That is not necessary. It just needs to be damp. Also, my water always has conditioner in it. I usually just feel like my hair needs extra moisture, so my spritz always has conditioner in it. So here the conditioner was a bit too much, so you'll see my hair will be completely white, but don't worry because that did not at all affect my end result. And once your hair is nice and damp or completely wet in my case, just go ahead and put in your leave-in treatment. This is not a necessary step, but I like to do it anyway just for extra moisture. So I am going in with my leave-in treatment and I'm working it into the hair from the roots to the ends. Now let's get into the gel. I am using this Mikalla styling gel. It's been a while since I found a gel that doesn't flake. All the gels I use flake and really dry out my hair, but this one actually does not. It leaves my hair soft, and because of that I'm using a lot. As you guys can see here, I have used a nice generous amount. So after that, I am kind of detangling my hair just so that my twists, when I unravel them, when I take them down, they are not all tangled up. So now let's get into the business. Let's get into twisting the hair. So one thing you need to remember when you're doing twists is that the bigger the twists, the looser the curls. So if you want tight curls, then you'd rather go with a very small and thin twist, but if you want more loose curls, then you'd rather go with a bigger twist. So for me, I just wanted mine to be kind of medium in between, not too loose, not too defined. So I did some pretty big, I don't want to say big, let me say medium twists. I did medium twists, and once I get to the end, I just kind of twist the hair so that the twist doesn't unravel. And doing the twist is pretty simple. You just take a section of the hair, you separate it into 2, and then you just twist one section over the other until you get to the end. So the first 2 twists I did, I felt were a bit too big, so you guys will see me going back to make them a little bit thinner, because again, you don't want to overdo it and then your twists are huge and then it just looks like you haven't done anything to your hair. So I went back in and made them smaller. Now I'm only going to show you my process just on this one section, and then I'm going to skip over all the rest of the sections where I basically just follow the same steps. I start off by making my hair damp, and then after that I go in with a leave-in conditioner, and then after the leave-in conditioner I go ahead and apply a good styling gel such as this one by Mikalla, and then after that I go ahead and twist the hair. So I basically repeat that on each and every section. Now once I am done with the twists, I usually let them dry completely. Usually I will just let them dry overnight, and then by the morning they are good and dry. The key to a good twist out is to have it completely dry. So you can even squeeze out the water from the twist just to make sure that it's completely dry, because if it's not completely dry then you're not going to get the results you want. And even mine at this point were not completely dry, so I didn't per se get the result I want, but I am mad at what I got. So yeah, okay, so now I am back after a night of letting my twists dry. This is how they're looking. When they're dry they kind of shoot, you know, not like when they're wet and they lie down nicely. So let's take these twists down. I usually like to put some oil on my fingers just so that my twists are not frizzy. So I am simply unraveling the twists one by one. Some of them didn't dry as much as I would have wanted them to dry. So again, I'll stress, make sure your twists are completely dry before you unravel them. Not damp, not at all wet, but totally dry. Okay, so after I have unraveled the twists, I usually go back in and unravel the twists again. Not the twists, we've already unraveled the twist. I go back and kind of separate the unraveled twists again, just to give my hair a bit more volume. If you want your curls to stay in longer, then I would advise you don't unravel your twists, but that's also assuming that you have thick hair. Okay, so if you have thick hair, then you don't have to unravel your twists if you want them to last. I always unravel them, and that's because my hair isn't, you know, super thick. So now I usually take an afro comb and kind of, you know, push up or plump up the hair, especially so that the little lines that are in between the twists are not there anymore. And then this is how I style my twist outs generally. I usually just make a little section on the side and then pin up one side of my hair up. And then I finish off as always by laying those edges. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Cue the awkward pose at the end. Bye guys.